What if the future was here, centuries ago, only to be locked away? Imagine technologies that could have solved today's biggest problems: free energy, medical marvels, instant travel. We're about to uncover 10 mind-blowing inventions so revolutionary, they were literally banned. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about progress. Imagine a world transformed, not by gradual progress, but by sudden, radical leaps. Then imagine those leaps being stopped dead in their tracks. We're diving deep into the hidden history of inventions so brilliant, so disruptive, they were deemed powerful or threatening for their time. We're counting down 10 remarkable breakthroughs that could have reshaped society, but instead, were locked away. Let's start with the maverick minds and their masterpieces. Think of Nikola Tesla, a name synonymous with genius. He envisioned a world powered by free, wireless energy, transmitted through the air for everyone. His Wardenclyffe Tower was meant to be the first step. But where is this technology now? His financial backers, whose fortunes were built on copper wires and selling electricity, suddenly pulled the plug. Coincidence? Tesla's dream of a world with limitless, free energy died, leaving us to wonder about the system we inherited. Then there's Wilhelm Reich and his orgone accumulator. In the 1940s, Reich, a respected psychoanalyst, claimed he had discovered a universal life force he called orgone energy. He built boxes with accumulators that he believed could concentrate this energy and promote healing. The medical establishment and the FDA were not impressed. They saw him as a charlatan, and his work was deemed fraudulent. His books were burned, and he died in prison. Was Reich a madman, or did he stumble upon a form of energy science still doesn't understand? The controversy rages on. And what about the realm of medicine? The story of the Royal Rife machine is one of the most compelling and tragic. In the 1930s, inventor Royal Raymond Rife claimed his machine could destroy pathogenic microorganisms by bombarding them with specific radio frequencies, essentially shattering them like a wine glass with sound. Reports from the time, including from a special medical research committee from the University of Southern California, suggested incredible success in treating terminal patients. So, why isn't there a Rife machine in every hospital? The American Medical Association vehemently opposed it. Key figures involved in the research suddenly denied ever meeting Rife. His labs were mysteriously raided, and his work vanished. It's a story that sounds like a conspiracy thriller, but for those who believe in Rife's work, it represents a lost cure. These are just the famous examples. History is littered with less known, but equally groundbreaking concepts. Consider advanced aviation designs from the early 20th century that were far more efficient than what we fly in today, or alternative water-powered engines that threaten the burgeoning oil industry. These weren't just quirky ideas, they were viable technologies that mysteriously disappeared from the public eye. So, how does this happen? What are the mechanisms of suppression? First and foremost, you have to follow the money. Economic threat is a powerful motivator. Inventions that offer free energy, cheap transportation, or universal cures directly threaten established industries and powerful monopolies. When billions, even trillions, of dollars are at stake, eliminating a threat, either through legal battles, bouts, or more shadowy means, becomes a business expense. An inventor with a brilliant idea is often no match for a corporation with an army of lawyers and lobbyists. But it's not always about corporate greed. Sometimes, it's about societal fear and misunderstanding. Think about the public reaction to new ideas. We often fear what we don't understand. In some eras, religious dogma has stood in the way of scientific progress, branding new discoveries as heresy. In others, a simple lack of scientific comprehension can lead the public and policymakers to dismiss genuinely transformative ideas as impossible or dangerous. An invention can be scientifically sound, but if society isn't ready to accept it, it's doomed. Then there's the deepest, murkiest level: governmental control and secrecy. Governments, citing national security or public order, have a long history of classifying and suppressing inventions. Imagine a device that could render entire defense systems obsolete or shift the global balance of power. Do you think it would ever see the light of day? These inventions disappear into the world of classified projects and black budgets, their existence known only to a select few, all in the name of protecting the status quo. The question is, whose status quo are they protecting? Let's take a moment to speculate. What could have been? What would our parallel present look like if these inventions had flourished? If Tesla's free energy had become a reality, our world would be unrecognizable. There would be no energy crisis, no pollution from burning fossil fuels, and electricity would be a basic human right, not a commodity. Our cities would be quieter, cleaner, and powered by the very ether around us. Global poverty could be drastically reduced, as energy is the engine of development. If a device like the Rife machine was real and widely available, the landscape of healthcare would be completely different. The pharmaceutical industry's dominance would wane. Chronic diseases could potentially be managed or cured without debilitating side effects. Our entire approach to wellness would shift from managing symptoms with pills to addressing root causes with energy and frequency. Life expectancy might soar, and the quality of that life would be immensely improved. Think about transportation, communication, daily life. Everything could have been profoundly reshaped. We might have had personal flying vehicles based on suppressed aerodynamic principles or communication devices that tap into natural energy fields. The lost opportunities are staggering. We haven't just lost gadgets. We've lost entire branches of scientific advancement and societal progress. We've been living on a slower, more difficult timeline. This forces us to confront some serious ethical dilemmas. Who gets to decide which innovations are released to the public? Who has the right to hit the brakes on progress? A handful of executives in a boardroom? A government committee meeting in secret? And what are their reasons? Is it truly for our protection? Or is it to protect their own power and profit? These aren't just historical questions. They are profoundly relevant today. Because this story isn't finished, the echoes are all around us. We see it in the fierce debates surrounding artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and decentralized technologies like cryptocurrency. Each of these fields holds the potential for radical, disruptive change, and each is facing intense scrutiny, regulation, and, in some cases, calls for outright bans. Is history repeating itself? Are we, right now, suppressing the Teslas and Rifes of our own generation? This is the innovator's dilemma. Brilliant minds today still face the same challenges: securing funding without compromising their vision, navigating a patent system that can be weaponized against them, and convincing a skeptical world to embrace radical change. The forces of inertia, economic, social, and political, are as powerful as ever. So, what's the takeaway from all this? It's a call to curiosity. It's an encouragement to question the accepted narratives and to remain open to the potential of radical, world-changing ideas. History shows us that what seems impossible today might just be the forgotten science of yesterday. We should ask ourselves, what other suppressed wonders might still be out there, waiting to be rediscovered? The next great leap for humanity might not be a new invention, but the uncovering of an old one. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the shadows of history. If you found this as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. What do you think is the most significant suppressed invention? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video.